Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary, and in today's video I'll be showing you how I made this little brownie. Normally I will be posting videos on Wednesday, but I got a pretty busy schedule Wednesday, so I'm just going to go ahead and make the video today, Sunday, and post it. So yeah, let's just get right into it. And what you're gonna need to make this little brownie right here is, I'm just gonna set this to the side. We're not gonna be making the plate. We're gonna set that to the side. So what we're gonna need is brown paint. This one is real brown, and this is chocolate bar brown. You're gonna need those. You are going to need a paintbrush, brown pastel. You are going to need a popsicle stick, optional, a needle tool, and if you are a little kid and you are going to be making this craft, I suggest you get an adult supervision when doing anything with a sharp object. You are going to need a ball of aluminum foil, brown clay. This is from Walmart, 97 cents. It's made by Scopy and it's Bake Shop. It's the only clay I use. You are going to need white clay and a tiny bit of yellow. So basically what you want to do is we're just going to go ahead and start off making the base of the brownie. And a lot of people ask me, do I use a mold? And to answer your question, no. I break it off, and I don't know how big you want to make your brownie, but this is probably a little much for me. So I'm just going to tear a little bit off and just going to condition it a little. And we all know, if you've been watching any of my videos, you know that we all condition it pretty good, and then we roll it into a ball just like this. And what we are going to do now is we're just going to go ahead and flatten it out. We're going to keep rounding it out and shaping it until you're happy with the thickness. I don't know about y'all, but I like those thick corner pieces of the brownie. Yes. And I like mine's crispy just a tad bit. So this is what we have so far. And we're just going to go around here with our fingers. And this is what you're going to end up with. Something like this. Then you're going to take your little stick, and we're just going to turn it around just like this. And if you mashed any of the pieces, we're just going to go ahead and fix those. Just like this. Take your stick and go in again, but at this point your clay is very soft. So okay, this is what we have so far. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take our aluminum foil, and you're going to roll it on the edges just like this. And it's going to give us some texture, but that's not all we're going to do. Now at this point, you don't have to, if you want to leave yours just like this when you roll it and you're happy with the way it looks on the sides, you can totally leave it. And this is what you end up with. You probably can't see that all that great. My lighting is not the best, and I apologize. I'm still learning. But yeah, how you roll this on the side like this. That's not good enough for me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with my needle tool that you see here. And we're just going to texture, just going to make little circles and texture all four sides. So, like I said, we're going to do this all the way around. And I'll show you what it's going to look like once I get it go all the way around it. And if you don't have a needle tool, you can use a toothpick as also. I just want to put that out there. And this is what it's going to look like. And I'm going to continue to do my other sides. And I'm basically going all the way around. But like I said, normally I would try to post a video on Wednesdays, but my schedule is full for Wednesday, starting on the 2nd through the 6th. So I figured I'll try to get a video out here for y'all. And then some of you asked if I can do the brownie. You want to see how I done that. So this is basically what this video is, just to show y'all, you know. I still may try to squeeze in a video Wednesday, but don't hold me to that, because like I said, I am gonna be one busy woman. Yeah. I've talked about this in my other video that I just posted Friday, where I made the chocolate chip cookies, about a 6-day event that I am set up for at the fair, at the Oktoberfest. So yeah, I have a booth set up there, and like I said, it's a 6-day event, and yeah, I'm gonna be there. And so if you're familiar with the Ritter, stop by and see me. I'll be there. For 6 days. Okay. So this is what we have now. After doing all 4 sizes, I'm going to go in again with my with my aluminum foil ball. And I'm just going to go over that just a little bit, ever so lightly. And this is what we have. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our pastel that we see here, and we are going to take the brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and rub this, and then I'm going to do the sides. And you won't be able to see this, so I'm going to scrape off some of this, because like I said, my lighting is horrible. So, but what I'm doing is taking my pastels and I am going around the edges of my brownie, giving it a little bit of color like that. And I'm doing that on all 4 sides. And then I'm going to go over it again with my needle tool. So what are all you guys up to today on this rainy Sunday? I know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of today. I am going to be making dolls and more refrigerator magnets. So yeah, that's going to keep me busy. I mean, it's not like I can go out and do yard work, because I can't, because the weather is not cooperating. So yeah, I'm just still going in here. I'm just going over it again, like this. Once again on all 4 sizes. So here we go. And there we have that. Okay, Now what we are going to do next is make the ice cream. So I'm going to grab a Kleenex so I can wipe my fingers. And we are going to take the white clay in a little bit of yellow, and we are going to combine the two. And this is going to make the ice cream. Well, yeah. So basically what we're doing now, just conditioning it. And I just want a very little bit of the yellow in it. So this is what it looks like. So what we are going to do again is start off with the ball, roll it, and then we're just going to go like this. And we're going to make it look like a candy kiss, like one of those chocolate candy pieces, like this. And what we are going to do next is I'm going to measure it up with my ice cream to see what it's going to look like. Okay, I'm happy with that. Next, we are going to take our aluminum foil ball, move that, and we are going to rub it, roll it on here to give the ice cream texture. Just like this. And it's just going to give it a little bit of texture, like so. Go all the way around it, like this. And then you're going to end up with something like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take our popsicle stick and we're going to push down and pull out. So push down, pull out, down, out, just like this. And remember, it's a scoop of ice cream. It does not have to be perfect. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over that part again with the clay, with the aluminum foil, just like this. So this is what we have, and we're going to once again see what that looks like up here, just like that. And I am going to take, it's liquid Sculpey, and it's a bond. And what I'm going to do is put a little bit on the bottom of this ice cream. And this is only going to help it hold it together as it bakes in the oven. So that's what we're going to do with that. So, and I'm going to push it down a little bit. And I'm going to go again with my aluminum foil and go over it. So this is what we have so far. Next, what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this little plate here, and I am going to take my real brown that you see here, and I'm going to put a little bit on this plate. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. And I got this little toothbrush, or excuse me, this little paintbrush that I got something on. I'm going to grab another paintbrush. And what we're going to do is we are going to take this paint. We already used a little bit of the brown paint. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of the chocolate brown. And I'm going to put a very little. As you can see, I just put a very little of the dark brown right here, which is the chocolate bar. And I'm going to just go ahead and dip my paintbrush in the dark chocolate. The chocolate. And then I'm going to ever so lightly dunk it in the real brown. And I am going to just go ahead and go very lightly on the top of this brownie. This is going to separate the colors. But before I do that, I should have, okay, I'm going to go in with my paintbrush, with a piece of toilet paper, And I'm just going to wipe that off because I jumped ahead of myself. Once you place your ice cream on top, take your aluminum foil and give the top of your, just take it and push down on the top of the brownie just to give it a little bit of texture. Like you see me doing here. So basically what you're going to do, take your aluminum foil and just press on the top of the brownie to give the brownie some definition or detail, whichever one you prefer to call it. So this is what we have. And next, again, what I said, we're going to go in with this dark chocolate right here, which is the real chocolate bar, and then this real brown, and we're just going to mix it just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and do the top of this brownie again. It took me a couple tries to get the color that I was seeking, and I eventually got it. And I'm just going to continue to go around the whole brownie, just like this. Okay, and once you do that, you're going to go again with the same two colors, just mixing just ever so lightly, just getting a little bit of each and blending them together. So you get something like this. And I am going to go ahead and go around the edge of the brownie just a little bit. So what you see me doing now is it's just going across the edge of the brownie. I'm just going to continue to do so with these two different paint colors. Alrighty, a little more, and I'm almost done with this one. So now I'm going to wipe my paintbrush off just a little bit, and I'm going to go in with just this light brown. This real brown is what it's called. And I'm just going to take a very little bit of it and wipe a little off as I go. Just wipe a little. And then I'm going to go back over the top of this brownie. Just going over the top again. Just like this. I'm going to dip in just a little bit, get just a little bit more, and I'm going to continue to go over the top of this brownie. And if you happen to get a little bit of paint on your ice cream, that is fine. Like I did. I got a little bit right there, but that's, like I said, that's fine. Okay. So this is what you have so far. Next, what we are going to do is I'm going to, I'm going to grab a toothpick. I don't have one, and I don't want to get up and grab one. So, just a second. Sorry about that. So, I grabbed me a toothpick, and I am going to go in with this dark, it's called chocolate bar, and I got this at Walmart, 50 cents I believe it was, and I put a little bit of paint there. As you can see, it's right here, and that is going to be my hot fudge. And I also take a little bit of black and just mix it in with the brown paint just a little bit. Okay, so clearly it doesn't want to cooperate, so I'll just do it this way. Take a little bit of the black and put the lid back on this, and like I said, just a little bit of the black that you see here, I got a little bit of black on here, and I'm going to mix it in with this brown, with this chocolate brown. And as you can see, this is the color I'm getting. And what am I going to do now is I'm going to take this brown and I am going to just drizzle it over the ice cream. You could do as much or as little as you want. But this is what I'm doing. What you see me doing here is just taking this and drizzling it over the top. And I will do this side. So yeah. Next, I'm going to do this last side. And here's your chocolate brownie. And I have two here. This one and this one that you just watched me make. So yeah, like I said, it's really simple, quick project, and I just got paint on my ear. So yeah, if you want to, once you get done with this, you can bake it. Now the package says 275. I don't follow the package because every oven is different. I bake all my clay projects, I bake at 250 Fahrenheit, and I bake them from 15 to 25 minutes depending on the thickness. This will only be baked for 15 minutes in the oven at 250 Fahrenheit. And if you are going to bake this, you probably want to do it on like aluminum or like a little block. See, I can't think of what that thing is called right now, but anyhow, you don't want to bake this directly on one of your cookie sheets in the oven, because if you do, you may want to put this on top of a piece of aluminum foil or something like that. Yeah, so basically, yeah, like I said, if you're going to bake it, 250 Fahrenheit is what I use, but to each his own. You can use whichever temp you want, but I just do what works for me. And baking it at 250 works great. It always has and probably always will. So yeah, well, that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And again, if you want to see me make anything different, just leave it in the comment box below. And yeah, so a quick and fun and simple little brownie. And you got two options. If you want to turn this into a refrigerator magnet, since this one, I just finished this one, I'll bring this one out. If you want to turn it into a refrigerator magnet, you can either put it here, like on the side, and then it'll stick to the refrigerator, you know, facing out like this. But if you put it on the bottom, it's going to be like this on the refrigerator. Mine, I would most likely put it here, so when it's up on the refrigerator, it got a little bit of a 3D definition going on. It's going to stick out. So yeah, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and have a nice day. Bye.